Hello everybody, welcome back to the Sleep Sleeper series. On this episode, you can see that we've swapped around the team a little bit. I have plenty of milk from the toxicity now. And that means that I don't need the toxicity, nor do I need the plusle. And I have plenty of coffee back stockpiled up for potential future, if I have to make my backup meal, the corn tiramisu or the coffee jelly. Additionally, something else that I noticed. The top tier dessert, actually you can't see this because it's not listed here, because I've never made it before. But the top tier dessert, Claude's Eclairs, takes cacao, honey, milk, coffee. I have plenty of milk, I have plenty of coffee, I have plenty of honey as excess from the pincer, so that just leaves cacao. Well, my Slow King is producing some cacao. It's very slowly doing so, but I do have a slight trickle-in of it, so I'm hoping that I can build up enough cacao over the next couple days from him that I will be able to make the meal twice. Claude's Eclairs twice on the last day, which would just be phenomenal. Because then the first one levels up the meal, the second one actually uses the strength from the meal. I'm not sure it'd be stronger than some of my other options, but I can't make it regularly throughout the week right now. I can't make it right now because I don't have enough pot size for it. So, yeah, that's a problem. I do want to level up my pot so that that is accessible, even with good camp ticket later on. But we're almost there. In fact, I may be making that purchase within the next couple of days, depending on how many dream shards I get from the sleeps. It doesn't look like I have that many dream shards right now, but that's because a lot of my dream shards are stored in dream clusters. And I might be waiting until I hit research rank 51, because if I wait that long, then they'll be worth a little bit more, and it doesn't feel like as much of a waste, and I should be getting a lot of research XP from these couple of nights. Anyway, Dozing sleep. That's a bit unfortunate because snoozing and slumbering yield more mains on average. Additionally, they give us higher odds of encountering a wild legend. But things still can happen on Dozing sleep, it's just not as good. Alrighty, well, we do have 8 styles. Mudkip, that is a water type. Oh! Oh, wait, I used an Entei Incense. Why was I surprised by that? I was jump scared by that. I entirely forgot that I used an Entei Incense. Yeah, I did that because I figured, you know, I would need the 1-star sleep eventually, so, we'll mark that off. Guys, we have a 2% score for the week, based off of our current grading scale. I haven't done all these things yet, but we are building up a lot of, mains. But anyway, Weavile, that's kind of cool. I mean, it's a dark type, so it doesn't get boosted. It only gives us 7 mains. A fully evolved, very rare Pokemon, and only 7 mains. That really is how important it is that you match typing. One common misconception that I've seen spread around the subreddit and the community as a whole is a lot of people think that Greengrass actually yields less mains than the other islands, because, well, it's got less 3-star styles, that means less mains. But if you actually run the calculations, and I did that for my video, my strategy guide video, Greengrass actually yields more mains because it has all 3 types spawning more often. Dozing Sleep sucks because, like, look at this. I have 2 water types and 1 fire type. Yeah, this is going to be a rough morning, I can already tell. Ugh. And the fire type was spawned off an incense. But anyway, I digress. Yeah, it on average spawns more of the 3 boosted types for how much they produce in terms of down. So, just a fun little misconception that I've noticed being spread around quite a bit. Generally speaking, that's the case. Greengrass usually is worse for event materials, but for this one, the unique ability to spawn in a lot of water, electric, and fire types, or having all 3 of those types available in quite large amounts, actually helps it a bit more. I haven't really thought about what I'm to catch here. The only thing that's legal There's Togetic, there's Drifloon, and there's Meowth. So I have problems with all of these. Togetic is already evolved, so I don't really want to bother with it. Drifloon, I already have a decent one that I've invested a decent amount into. And Meowth is Meowth. It's one of the few Pokemon that I genuinely somewhat consider to be so bad that I don't even really consider it for the sleepers, even. But, you know what? If a Meowth is going to get play anywhere, it's here. So, I should give it a shot, especially since I already have a Drifblim that I'm investing in. If I'm to invest in a Drifblim. Did I just lose internet connectivity? I lost internet connectivity on the phone, briefly. That was weird. Let me reconnect the streaming software. That was very bizarre. I apologize, everybody. Oops. It was like, no, you're not feeding a Meowth today. Okay, but no, I am. I'll feed the Meowth. If anyone's gonna use it, it's me. On the sleepers. Exclusively. Ugh, what is its cry? I think I have bias against this Pokemon. I don't even know where it comes from. Probably just because it is so ridiculously bad. I'd say there are like 4 Pokemon that are so bad, I don't even consider them for the sleepers. Realistically. And that's Persian. Well, okay. Persian, Marowak, usually speak. Well, I guess I kind of considered Marowak for some time. And they did give it a buff, so maybe I should reconsider that one. But like, Persian and, Umbreon. Those two are like, I can't even justify using them realistically on the sleepers. Especially now that I have a milk producer. Because that was the only reason why I would have considered an Umbreon before, was for the purposes of milk. Thank you, Neroli. We're always making serious strides around here. We'll send out that Entei style. Only 90 mains. For a day that I used an incense for a legendary, that is awful. Because a lot of that's coming off the incense, which, if we were to take that out of there, especially given that I'm using a good camp ticket, that is atrocious. Okay, well, it doesn't look like we're reaching rank 61 by end of week, so maybe I should just try to get the pot size increased sooner. Oh well. Timid Nature Meowth. Well, this one's not getting used, probably. It's a very ingredient-focused Meowth, with one of the worst natures. That's Candy. That is Candy if I ever did see what... Although, is this Candy even useful? Its Candy is useful. Because I can, grind it. I can Cram-O-Matic it later on and get Raticate candies. Or Rattata candies, maybe. Alrighty, well, that is about it for today's video. So if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Down in the description, we'll have a link to join the Discord. You can come join us, hang out, talk about all things Pokemon, sleep, and the like. A huge thank you to all our channel members. It really means a lot to me you guys want to show your support financially, despite there being no paid rewards for members. If you too want to become a channel member, then feel free to click that join button down below. And as always, I thank you all for watching and hope that you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.